Hello all, and welcome back to Chreos Gaming. I am continuing my story playthrough of Creeper World 3, and as you can see here, Choix, Defi, I don't know, and Ruin are all in the same distance, so I'm going to do them alphabetically, and it is on to Choix. I'm guessing that's how to pronounce it. Could be Choix? Maybe that's Choice? I don't know. But yeah, this doesn't look good. There is some Tycon tech here, but the structure isn't something they built. This is very unusual. Abraxis. Leah, there seems to be a pattern in the worlds we are visiting. We know that the creeper all but destroys everything in its path. Something to do with entropy, or so my daughter Aliana once told me. But each world we visit has something of value. Scanning world. Leah, something of concern? Yes, we have a serious problem on this world. The emitter here is using subspace slips, but the exit points aren't stable. I have not encountered this before. Not encountered it before? Billions of years of observation in something you have not seen? This can only mean one thing. Something is aware of our presence and adapting. This is possible. We have been very visible for some time now. If this is the case, then we will be hunted ever more aggressively on each world. This will complicate our exploration. Focus on the task at hand. There is a tech artifact here. It looks like some Tycon tech. Yes, seems to be shield tech. This may be the only way to survive this world, Scars. Shields will repulse Creeper, but require significant amounts of energy. I have also managed to enable some more upgrades in the Tycon forge we acquired at Lemal. I recommend constructing a forge and upgrading infrastructure as soon as the situation demands. I'll find the command node in the center of the base. I'll land the command node in the center of the base and focus on defense and energy. Lots of it. Let's hope those shields are useful against those random slip emitters. Okay, so the attempt that I made last time didn't work. I think I made the same mistake I've made in the past, where I did not properly build up an energy infrastructure while I had the time, and ended up starving my energy because I was building other things. So I am going to use the siphon energy. Give me just a second. I say that and then I don't actually build collectors out to siphons. That's not going to work. Destroy. Okay, so I'm going to use siphon energy to build up an energy infrastructure of lots and lots of lots and lots of reactors, because did I start too soon? I must have started too soon. I should have only built one siphon. That would have been wiser. Okay, so now the siphons are in place. Okay, I have the shield. Siphons are in place. I can build more infrastructure around the edge to make this, and sorry for keeping this paused, but I want to get as much done in as little time as, well, game time, and I don't want to potentially be distracted and end up missing something significant in what I'm doing. So I'm just going to take my time. Alright, so the main goal here is building up energy infrastructure to be able to power everything necessary. So I'm gonna just lay in a number of reactors in addition to everything else I've got going. And I'm gonna have to watch for the depletion of the siphons. But so long as they're running, I should have enough time to get a large quantity of reactors in. And I just need to let these finish before I start anything else so that I know whether or not I have the reactor space that I need. Alright, that one's depleted. The one on top is putting out energy quickly. As soon as they're up, I'll start pulling energy from them. Alright, so let's pause this again. And then let's add more reactors, because even if I use the strategy that they suggest of building shields, I need tons of reactors to power the shields. So I just need a lot of energy. I am not yet using the siphon, so I want to keep this going. And now I am using a siphon. Okay. Now I don't want to overdo it, because I don't want to run out of siphon energy and then stall because of the number of reactors I'm building. But as soon as this is done, right, siphon depleted, I can start building defenses. But I need the energy in place for that to function properly. Okay. And so close. And again, I'm not using the siphon now. So let's pause that. I can bring up, nope. Actually, I do want a forge. That is correct. So let's put the forge there. But then I want mortars on that end. Actually, let's destroy that mortar. It's not going to be overly useful. 2 cannons to help keep that defended. And I'm going to drop a collector just to get what energy I can out of the spot. And then over here, I'm going to do the same thing. Collector, 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 collector to get energy. Do 2 cannons to hold it. And then we'll do a mortar at each corner to help control that. Okay, so if we unpause it, that building puts me into a fluctuation. So I am barely at energy. So I'm going to keep putting in some collectors, and then I need cannons on the front here to protect the inside. Now, I am using that siphon, and my energy is fluctuating pretty bad. Alright, so drop some mortars just so that we get the deeper stuff dealt with. And then I am going to, once I have, alright, the siphon's still going, so I'm actually going to add more reactors, so long as I have the siphon available. It's got 274, so let's do that and see what happens. That puts me in the red fairly heavily. Alright, but once those are done, I can build a set of shields to sort of leapfrog me forward to deal with that. And then I can put in some weapons to help get rid of the creeper going forward as well. Okay, so I want 1, 2, we'll start with 5 shields, and then so that they don't take energy, I'm going to disarm them. But I'll let them build, so I'm not going to deactivate them. Make sure that I have plenty of energy by turning that on. Alright, so these guys should be able to handle this side. These guys already are handling that side with the help of the mortar, so that's good. Now it's just a matter of sitting through it. Alright, I'm going to keep building reactors, though, because once those shields are online, I might end up going through a lot of energy really fast. So if I can keep things active... Nope, it's depleted. Okay, so I am now disarm. Nope. Deactivate. Deactivate. Deactivate, because I need to try and keep my energy. Deactivate. In the green to keep the weapons firing. Deactivate. There we go. So I can activate this one. Let it finish. Activate that one, because I'm okay. That one. That one. Alright. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use shields arm to push my way forward. So, I'm just going to leapfrog shields to start with. Arm. Get weapons in place to help hold things, so that the pressure isn't terrible. But I'm pretty sure since shields, it said that the shields could manage or do things with, I don't remember what it was called, spores that it could deflect or block or something along those lines, spore attacks. And if that's the case, then it's possible that even when a slip emitter hits, it won't do much. It won't disarm that. Alright, and we're just going to keep this leapfrog. Oh, cancel. Hold on. Need that relay in place. Get there quickly, please. Okay, so what can I do? Can I do build speed? I can. So I'm going to get build speed up because that's going to go a long way towards making sure my shields do their jobs as they go. Okay, start moving him. Oh, cancel. And then grab these three, move them up as well. Alright. So I need the mortar is my primary weapon right now, so that all the shields have to deal with if the mortar's doing well is the new stuff. So I am going to want some additional weapons anyway, just to help keep things clean as I go. I'm also going to want more reactors, just because having better energy is better. Alright, so fire range is now maxed, but that means the mortars will be better at their job. Alright, I'm going to drop another shield there. We will arm it so that it can push stuff back. And I'm also going to bring in another mortar, because I want to be sure I am reducing the depth of the creeper as much as possible. I don't know if I have enough shields to complete the leapfrog, but I do know that I don't have a relay there, and that's a problem. Because as soon as that shield stops, that's going to be a big issue, so we're going to arm that one. There's a little bit of overlap that I can use to my advantage. There we go. So now the other one's armed as well. We are doing okay on energy. So I'm going to add more energy anyway. Okay, so this guy I actually want up there. Same with him. And then that means I want a relay there to supply them. And move him up as well. Get another cannon on this side to help guard it. Move this guy up. And this guy up. So as you can see, the creeper is not being pushed back immediately the way it had been, and that's because it's deeper. So the deeper the creeper is, the harder the shield has to work to get the creeper down, and therefore the creeper needs to be reduced in the vicinity immediately around the shield so that it can push it further back. That being said, we're doing a decent job getting up here. I don't know that more mortars would help. I think just having mortars kind of concentrating their fire in a single location would be best. So I'm going to arm that shield. That'll help push further back. I can then drop a relay right there to move this mortar so that it's more directed towards where the emitter is, because the emitter's got to be my goal. Alright, the cannons are doing their... what happened? Why is that happening? Okay. So I lost relays. I don't know why, given that my energy's never gone down. And... that must have been a slip emitter then. Come on. Okay. I must have hit a spot where it just actually generated the... Let's build some replacement shields then. And I'm losing reactors. Oh, I have been here too long. Okay. That's fine. Let's get some... Oh, this is not a good position to be in. I forgot to guard my walls, and the slip emitters have created enough that there's now actually stuff coming over here. And losing reactors was a bad thing. So now this stuff's kind of in a bit of a problem. Alright. But doing this, that should clear that up. Okay. I am slowly regaining some energy. Alright, so let's put some points in energy efficiency and fire rate. that will help with that. Okay. Now, I can start trying to move up. I was under the impression that the whole point of the shields was that they wouldn't be impacted by the slip emitters. That they would prevent the slip emitters from producing in the spots where they were. And that's just not the case, because that relay just dropped. And there was no reason that relay should have that I'm aware of. So I think what it is there's an emitter there. And then what I also need to do then is double up on my relays. So here I thought I was doing well, and it was just that I wasn't paying enough attention to what was going on. That's fine. I will adjust and deal with it. Okay. Yeah, so the mortars will keep it down so that this isn't a risk, and I should have had that covered before. We'll do builds. Well, actually, let's do packet speed instead. Build speed is useful. Alright, so that shield did take damage for a little bit. Get a relay there. Then get the mortars up here to try and reduce this. I'm almost where I need to be to get an nullifier in place. So let's get another shield up there. And if that shield pushes far enough, I'll be able to get a nullifier in by doing that. Alright. Yeah, I'm not sure what caused that initial cascade. Down here, it was fairly obvious what caused the initial cascade. Unfortunately, I just didn't pay enough attention, and so I didn't build the defenses I needed to, and that's not the end of the world, hopefully. World ended quite some time ago, a few million years. Well, actually, Leah didn't say how long it's been since the last civilization died. Can I get the nullifier right there? No. Okay. So I want to bring you up there to help control that. And that guy's having a problem, so I need to move him back too, because it's a little too close. Put another cannon in. I also need another relay. And then I can probably use the forge for some more packet speed to get stuff there faster. Alright, now with him there, yes, I can build that. That will hopefully not get hit by one of the slip emitters. That'll take this out. And you do see the slip emitters go off and twinkle when they drop Creeper, which is kind of interesting. And I haven't been really paying attention to where they are when that happens. So we'll finish this. That will give me the ability to get to this point to then hopefully get to this shield key. But now we do have shields, and as you can see, they're kind of effective at clearing Creeper. I think the shield was faster than doing the mortar cannon walk would have been, and it's definitely taking me less cannons to do it. Drop the cannon in there, and I don't know, he might be able to clear this out. We'll see. I actually expect that he's probably going to die. He's not going to run out of ammo, because he can be resupplied, but I expect that health is going to be a problem. And yep, so let's pull him back, drop this other one in, and then if that one doesn't die, it will be able to cover enough that I, from there, can just get another relay in place, and it's not going to die. It's going to keep itself contained. Good. Drop a relay right next to it, which won't survive at first. There we go. So now as soon as that relay finishes, we'll get the shield key, and that'll be the end of it. I expect that took too long because of the collected chance and shield key, and that is completion. So it took too long because of the loss of the shields and emitters and stuff. 8 minutes versus 14. Yep, I'm back up to doing about twice as long. No big deal. So that's Choix. I don't know. Next time will be Defy or Defy. Thanks all.
Hello all, and thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please click the like button below. You can also subscribe using the channel image in the center of the video. If you are interested in more content in this video series, to the left is a link to the full playlist. Alternatively, when it is available, to the right will be a link to the next video in the series. Thanks all.